family. We're going to talk about Ezinulo, as it is in Igbo. And generally, the Igbo community, you have the nuclear family and the extended family. But the extended family plays a very important role in the society.
Igbo families are complex. They're too big. They're too big. It's not quite the family structure we're used to traditionally, so that father, mother, 2 children, or how many more children you may have. It would be father, wives, and wives then and our children each. I think, what would we call it? Umunne would be...
Umunne means siblings.
With the siblings, so I voice of my mother and my siblings, so my mother would be umunne.
Mm-hmm. Umunne is literally a general word for brother and sister.
Okay. And then umunna is like your whole family, including your father and like his wives.
Umunna is a general name for like a little society. So your father, your uncles, your father's like second cousin. So umunna is just males. So your father, brothers, cousins, second cousins, how many other cousins you have, uncles' children. So it's like the whole the lineage of the family. So like you have the name of the family. So for example, your last name is Igwe. So the whole Igwe family. So all the people with the last name of Igwe. So all the males, because they're the ones with the last name. So they form the Omenala. And then the Umuada is the female. So the same thing, sort of like the females of the family. So these are the older people, not the children.
Older sister would be part of the clan's Umuada, essentially. So when she goes to village, she has a say in the family politics. She has a share where they give out whenever when something happens in the family, like let's say someone brings something in, and they'll share between the family. They share one to each other in the family. So like my dad's brother sister, so who's another, all the first members of the clan would be part of the Muada, but then not every single daughter would be part of it, so to speak. So I think when it works with the guys, they all would be part of the Munna, but then the girls don't necessarily aren't always going to be part of the Muada.
Well, the whole significance of these groups, like the little groups you have in the society, is to sort of provide support for people. So, for example, if you're new to the village, let's say you're being married to the village as a woman, in the olden days, like, you don't know anything about this village, you don't know how to get around, where things are, what the best things are. So you have this support system, and they would sort of guide you and help you through like adjusting and getting used to your new environment. Usually the head of the Umunna is the eldest person in the family. So the oldest person would be sort of the person that gives the last word. In the Igbo culture, age is, I think generally in Nigerian culture, age is a big thing. And so there's a big significance. So whenever you're in a gathering, the oldest person normally should be the person that everyone would respect the most, which is why you have the tradition, Igbo tradition, the younger person always has to initiate the greeting.
The breaking of the coconut as well. So the youngest person always has to break and share the coconut to everyone else in the gathering.
For those that don't know, coconut is like, what is it? It's sort of like...
It's a big tradition, the coconut and palm wine. They signify a lot. We don't use them so much now. You encounter them in like weddings, traditional gatherings. Normally you have it in your family when you have visitors, people visiting you, you always break.
So I think I've learned it to be called Oji. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a collar knot, but it can be now my family just uses anything. But it's just sort of like a welcome, hey, come into my house, you're welcome here.
So Oji has not just mean, because it means the collar knot itself, but then that also means what you give in place of the collar knot.
It could be appetizers.
That's a weird way of putting it. It sounds very...
Appetizers is like something you have before your mains, right?
Yeah.
No, Oji is like...
Small chop.